Hi everyone and welcome to the video. Now I wanted to film this super quick video to actually cover the new Google Ads RSA update they have just rolled out. You may not have it quite yet, but it's probably going to be in your Google Ads account in the next few weeks. Now, what this allows us to do is way more granular insights into assets are working within our RSA ads. So headlines, descriptions, logos, all those really cool things. So what this video is going to be about is showing you how to access that report and then what you can do with it. Now, super quick recap. I'm just going to jump over to this tab here on how RSAs work. So these are simply responsive search ads, as you can see here. Now, this is just a type of ad within Google Ads that gives you 15 headlines, 4 descriptions. And what Google Ads does is it takes the best variations to create an ad. So it will take the best headlines, best descriptions that it thinks suits a person's search in Google to serve them an ad. And the biggest problem with this is that we've never really been able to identify what are the best converting headlines, descriptions, and all the other assets, right? So when we're creating our ads, we're going in a bit blind, and it makes ad copy testing for RSAs really, really difficult up until now. Now, what happens if you click this view asset details option here? I'm going to open this in another tab. Is that now we actually get a host of metrics for each asset. So for example, for business name, logo, description, site links, headlines, etc. And we can see how each one has performed. Now, before, all you would see was either something like ad strength, which you still have, which doesn't really tell us much. And then you actually started to get impressions earlier this year. Now, what's really cool about this is we can actually see what asset type, so again, what headline, what description, what site link has actually driven us the most conversions, the value of that, the ROAS, the conversion rate, and the CPA, so how much it costs us to acquire a customer using these specific elements within our RSAs. This is about to be really, really game changing because now we can actually test based upon what works within an RSA ad, right? Now, what I'm doing at the moment, and this is something you can totally do, is I'm pretty much looking at what headlines and descriptions are working, and then I'm doing two things. One, I'm creating a new variations, which basically contain new variations of those winning headlines and descriptions. The second thing that I'm actually doing is I'm actually removing all of the low performing assets, the asset types. So any headlines, any descriptions which historically have spent money, but they've delivered no conversions. Let's say they spent over $500 or $200 even, loads of impressions, loads of clicks, but no conversions to show for it. I'm actually removing them. So we only have, let's say, 5 headlines, 2 descriptions, and an RSA, and seeing how that performs as well. And the reason we're doing that is because these are headlines and descriptions that Google seems to be really, really good at matching to a customer. So again, there's different ways that we can play around with this, and I highly recommend that you check out this report if you haven't already. Now, looking at this data, in this particular view can be quite overwhelming. You can see we've got descriptions, business names, logos, site links, and then if we scroll down, we'll have headlines, etc. This is quite a lot to look at in such a macro view. So the way you can filter this to make it more digestible is by adding a filter by different asset types, right? So all you need to do is click here, and then you can simply select asset type, and then you can click headline, description, and then you can just see what are your best performing headlines, what are your best performing descriptions, what are your best performing site links, etc. And that way you can actually decipher what's working and what's not working really, really easily. So there you have it. Really, really quick video on how you can use the new RSA report in Google Ads. Highly recommend that you play around with this if you haven't already. Any questions, let me know. A free Google Ads course in the description. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.